What's happening, everyone? I am Count Jinsulu. Welcome to another Pokemon Go video. Today we're going to be talking about a few things that are going to be happening in Pokemon Go in the next couple of weeks. We have a new event that's starting up today. And of course, we may be getting a new shiny legendary. And I'm really excited about this one, mainly because I think for Pokemon Go, it's needed an event like this for quite some time. And quite honestly, I really like the fact that we're going to be getting new shinies and we're going to be getting a non-legendary that's going to have an exclusive move. And I'm going to be getting into that in just a moment here. But first things first, I actually have some eggs that I want to hatch live. I really am excited about this batch. For one, this may be my last batch during the Egg Hatchethon event. So of course I'm going to be loading up on that Stardust and candies. But hopefully I'll be able to pick up some shinies. Hopefully I'll be able to pick up some new babies. Who knows? Let's get right into it. So, first egg is going to be, I'm really hoping for a shiny Budew or a shiny Togepi, but it's going to be Smoochum, of course. But we got 8 more, and it looks like a Grimer just spawned at my house, so hopefully I'll have a chance to catch that. Oh boy, that's a Tyrogue. I'm looking for shiny Togepi or shiny Budew. I already have a shiny Azurill. It's one of the first eggs that I hatched during the oh, okay, so it's not shiny, but it could be a pretty decent IV. Let's check that. Okay, could be 96. Although I would like for it to have 15 attack, but I'll take it. Pichu. Good times. What egg is that? 1, 2, 3, 4. I think that was 4. So this will be number 5. LAKEY. We got 4 more. Hopefully we'll pick up a shiny Togepi. For all of you who already have a shiny Togepi, I hate you. No, I don't. Oh my god. Come on. Watch, I'm gonna get Igglybuff next. I'm gonna call it right here. It's gonna be Igglybuff, right? With my luck, bet you it's gonna be Igglybuff. Yup. Okay, it's Togepi. Not shiny, but I still need a hundo. Definitely not this one. I already do have a Togekiss, but I would like one with higher IVs, because I think the one that I have is a 96, and it's the highest one I've had. Magby, really? I think that's one of each baby so far. Okay, we got another Budew. I actually do not mind Budew, because I'm holding off on getting a Roselia evolved, and that's mainly because I'm looking for a high IV one. That one had 15 attack, and looks like that was it. So, yeah, unfortunately, nothing too special, and looks like that was my last go at the Egg Hatchethon event. Maybe I'll do another batch, but who knows. But yeah, let's get right into the news. So, you can see right here in game, we got this announcement that we're going to be having a Hoenn event. Hoenn, of course, being Gen 3. I'm pretty excited about it, but there's a little thing that I really wanted to talk about regarding this event that I think is pretty special. And of course, this is going to coincide with the Feebas event that we're going to be having. The Feebas event, of course, really makes sense because Feebas is part of the Hoenn region. So yeah, I really like this. Maybe the Feebas event was a big hint towards this event. We just all missed it. Who knows? But Trainer Tips seemed to have known that we were going to be getting this event because for the first time in, I want to say, over a year, he was the first to make a video regarding this event. So definitely go and check out his video. Wow, good job, Nick. Anyway, yeah, let's read off this announcement. So, we're kicking off the new year with a brand new celebration. Starting on January 15th, which is my birthday, at 1 p.m. Pacific Standard Time and going until January 29th at 1 p.m. Pacific Standard Time, Pokemon originally discovered in the Hoenn region will be appearing more frequently in the wild. Plus, if you evolve Shroomish into Breloom, I said that wrong. Shroomish into Breloom. Wow, that was really hard. During the event, it will know the exclusive move Grass Knot. And I'm going to be talking about that in a moment. The event dates and times, January 15, 2019 at 1 p.m. Pacific Standard Time, that's GMT 8, to January 29th, 2019 at 1 p.m. Pacific Standard Time, GMT 8. Now let's look at the features of this event. Pokemon originally discovered in the Hoenn region will appear more frequently in the wild, assuming it's just like the Gen 1 event or the Gen 2 event. We're just going to be seeing a whole bunch of Gen 3 Pokemon from this point on. And it might be frustrating, it might be nice, but something to keep in mind is that the next couple of community days when it comes to the starters, they're going to be the Gen 3 starters. We're going to have Mudkip, Torchic, and Trico. Wow, I almost said Gecko. Yeah, we're gonna have those 3 as community days over the next couple of months. So it'd be good to stock up on some Mudkip candies, Torchic candies. This would be a good chance to get really high IVs. Something to keep in mind. So yeah, field research will highlight Pokemon originally discovered in the Hoenn region, much like the Feebas event. I really think this was something that was coming. So there you go. Raid battles will include Pokemon originally discovered in the Hoenn region, such as the legendary Pokemon Groudon and Kyogre. I just reversed that, but yeah. So this is something that's interesting because we haven't really seen a lot of Hoenn region Pokemon in raids aside from the legendaries. And of course, we've had a couple here and there, like Breloom is a raid bass. Like Breloom is a raid boss right now, but we've had a consistent number of Gen 1 and Gen 2 Pokemon as raid bosses, so I'm really curious to see what bosses they end up putting in. Pokemon originally discovered in the Hoenn region will have an increased chance of hatching from 7km eggs. Oh boy, so a lot of the Pokemon that I just hatched, out of all of them, not many were from the Hoenn region and they weren't necessarily that useful. A lot of the useful babies are in Gen 4 and Gen 2. So we'll just have to see how that's going to be. If you evolve Shroomish into Breloom, it will know the exclusive move Grass Knot. Now I want to pause here for a second and talk about that because Grass Knot with Breloom, actually Swag Tips, I think it was Swag Tips, but someone did an analysis of this move and it turns out it's not really great for PvP. Unfortunately, it's just way too slow, which is unfortunate because Breloom would have been really great for the Boulder League, but yeah, but it's really great as a grass type raid attacker and a gym attacker, so that's something to keep in mind. I actually think it might be the best grass type, but I really don't know. I don't know if it's going to dethrone Frenzy Plant Venusaur, but it's something to keep in mind. If you really want a great grass type for raids, Breloom with Grass Knot is your best bet. So yeah. Next up, let's move on to the new shinies. Of course, we're getting new shiny junk. That's usually what's the case with these events. We're going to be getting shiny Zigzagoon and shiny Taillow. So they opt to bring in shiny Zigzagoon and shiny Taillow, but we still don't have shiny Pidgey. Come on, Niantic, you got to get on that. So I'm really excited about new shinies, although shinies are not necessarily my highest priority at all times. I'm usually going for IVs, but it's nice that we have some new shinies. And finally, we are getting new avatar items inspired by Team Magma and Team Aqua. The original villains of the Hoenn region in Pokemon Ruby and Pokemon Sapphire will be available in the Style Shop. So just like what we had with the Gen 1 event, we had Team Rocket make an appearance through the shop. Now we have Team Aqua and Team Magma. And personally, I really like the design of Team Aqua and Team Magma villains. I really like that they look very henchman-y and they're also a little bit more modern, but they still have that Pokemon villain feel. Of course, with Team Skull and all the other teams that have come out since Gen 3, like, they look pretty fine as well, but I really like the design of Team Magma and Team Aqua. Maybe it's just me. But yeah, so celebrate the spirit of the Hoenn region together, stay safe, and happy exploring. Now let's talk about this event in detail. So even though they don't outright say it, we can expect to see shiny Groudon make an appearance. We've of course already gotten shiny Kyogre, and I really think the writing is on the wall that we're going to be getting shiny Groudon with this event. And this is something that a lot of players have been wanting for a long time, mainly because we've had shiny Kyogre for the longest time, but we haven't had shiny Groudon, and shiny Groudon is a fan favorite. I don't necessarily like the weird puke green coloring, but yeah, shiny Groudon is going to be in the game. At least that's my prediction, and it's the prediction of pretty much everyone else. But yeah, shiny Groudon, that's the one you want to get. And of course, between Kyogre and Groudon, they're both extremely meta relevant. Groudon is of course the best ground type attacker, and of course Kyogre is the best water type attacker. So you definitely want to pick up a bunch of these if you don't have one already. And of course there's going to be shinies, and with trading, you could potentially get lucky. So you make sure you just catch as many of these as you can. I'm really excited about this. I really like Groudon, and I already have shiny Kyogre, right? So I would like to get myself a really nice shiny Groudon this time around, so we'll have to wait and see. And in terms of Kyogre, I could always use more Kyogres. I have 100% of a Groudon. I would love to get 100% of Kyogre. This seems to be my 4th chance at getting one, so hopefully this time around I'll get lucky. But the highest IV of Kyogre I've gotten so far is 96%, or 95.5 for all of you who are really weird about that. But I've done like 100 of these raids. Maybe that's like a drop in the bucket for a lot of different people, but 100 raids is quite a lot of raids, and I have not seen anything over 96%. I would even like a 98% with 15 attacks, so hopefully my luck will actually win out this time. Now, the thing that I found really interesting is that this may be the first time that we're going to be seeing an exclusive move come to a Pokemon that's not a legendary or is not, you know, super relevant among the fan base for an entire event. I really like the idea of them doing this, mainly because exclusive moves are, of course, a big collector's item. Legacy moves are really powerful and they're not easy to come by. So them continuously adding them in is not a bad idea, but I will stress the fact that it is by design something that's not sustainable for the future of Pokemon Go. Unless they release legacy TMs, which is something that a lot of players want, I really don't like the idea of exclusive moves, especially because if you think about this year, we may not see any Pokemon from last year's community days in any of the community days this year. They might be doing a completely new season. Maybe somewhere down the line they'll do a throwback like they did in December. But yeah, that's something to keep in mind. If you missed out on any community day Pokemon from the past year, the only way for you to get an exclusive move Pokemon is through trading. So it's really unfortunate that they have this system. I'm not really a big fan of it. Of course, it has produced a lot of excitement in certain ways, but at the same time, it draws a lot of concern for the future of Pokemon Go. I'm not necessarily hopeful about having exclusive moves in the future of Pokemon Go, especially with the advantages that it gives you in PvP. Like, for example, my Dragonclaw Dragonite is just ridiculously powerful, and I see a lot of other people use Dragonites with Outrage and different moves like that, and they just get crushed by my Dragon Breath Dragonclaw Dragonite. So that's just something that Niantic has to keep in mind moving forward, that exclusive moves are exciting, they're a lot of fun, but they're also kind of a detriment for the long term of this game, especially in the competitive sense. So hopefully they come up with something. I like the idea of there being legacy TMs, and of course with bottle caps, that's always great, so you could just trade for one and then improve the IVs of it. I really like the things that they could potentially do for Pokemon Go when it comes to exclusive moves, but we'll just have to wait and see what they end up doing. Anyway, that's gonna be it for this video, folks. I really hope you enjoyed it. Let me know in the comment section below what you think about exclusive moves. What do you think about this Hoenn region event? Are you excited about it? Is it just another throwaway event for you? Just let me know. We may be getting shiny Groudon, so make sure you tweet at me at CountJinsula your screenshots of shiny Groudon so we can get a confirmation, as well as just, you know, that's your way of flexing and building clout, right? So yeah, get your shiny Groudons if it releases, get your shiny Kyogres, because we definitely know that's coming. And yeah, enjoy this event and farm up those Gen 3 Pokemon. So yeah, that's gonna be it for this video. I really hope you enjoyed it, and if you did, hit that like button, and if it's your first time here, hit that subscribe button, and don't forget that little bell. I am CountJinsula, and I'll catch you all later.